NBA2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
On the way is Game 3 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. This series all tied at 1 apiece. Tonight's winner, a chance to seize some momentum. Tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at Target Center. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Connect. And it's Doncic in the point guard. And for the Timberwolves, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point. Taking a look at Minnesota, this is a team that's in great position to take control of this series.
Yeah, they've really positioned themselves very well in this first round. The fans will be urging them on tonight.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. Outside McDaniels. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Can you say natural leader? But Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing. A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away in front.
And Doncic with the jam.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
Allie, thank you. And it's Connect missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Randle, pass to Conley. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
The Lakers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Down low. And it's Hayes. That time on the assist from Hachimura. Here's Edwards. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Yeah, Randle's so powerful on the take. Really tough for a defender to get in front.
To the paint. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Edwards for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
So it's Los Angeles now. 6-point game. Here's Connect. McDaniels covering. From deep, here's Doncic. Drops in the 3. Doncic has got 5.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last 3.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Now the Lakers moving it up. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Now here's Reeves. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reeves checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for Randle. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Highland in for Mike Conley.
I don't think there's a team out there that doesn't want a player like Austin Reeves. This is a guy who is willing to sacrifice on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Alexander Walker. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles making a change here. Milton is checked in. Right side, Alexander Walker. Pass to McDaniels. Clock at 6. Over Vanderbilt. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got his second bucket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Vincent. Lets it fly. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Reed with it. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Reed passes to DiVincenzo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Minnesota is shooting their first free throws of the game.
For Minnesota, DiVincenzo taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Both free throws good from DiVincenzo. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. DiVincenzo, pass to Reed. Outside, Alexander Walker. Highland with it. Finney-Smith's there. Minnesota again missing.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
That gives them the lead.
Hey, I'll tell you, it's hard to guard him any better. Sometimes he drains the 3 no matter what.
DiVincenzo against Milton. It's tipped. Reed against Vanderbilt. Pass to Vincent. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Three-pointer, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Here's Finney-Smith. Reed with the rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. Once they try and manufacture again, those are the shots you want him to take. The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Lakers trail by 3. Back to Reeves. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
A lot of style and flair to Reeves' offense.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Randall, he's checked in for Ingles. That one misses for Reeves. For Minnesota, they've got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Here's Highland. To the inside. Here's Randall. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Hey, shot's good.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Randall. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. Doncic passes to Hachimura. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Not to be denied, Hachimura has a great motor and competes with the best of them.
Randall outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Reed. And foul call. Almost got it to go in. He'll go to the line for two. It's on Rui Hachimura. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Reed. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert comes in for Julius Randle, and it's Edwards in for DiVincenzo. He hits the second from the line. 41 seconds left in the first. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Over Highland. And Doncic the bucket on the assist from Hachimura. Hachimura's got his 4th assist with that last one. Now here's Alexander Walker. No points yet. Pass to Reed. Now Highland. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Drained it for 2 points.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
From deep, Reeves gets the 3 ball to go. Reeves has got 8. Austin Reeves has been on display for the Lakers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Los Angeles leading by 3. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Naz Reid out there with Edwards. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Now here's Finney-Smith. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Edwards. They swipe it. Vincent passes to Doncic. And Luka finishes it off at the rim.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
Conley with the ball. Now Vanderbilt defending. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Randall, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo comes in for Alexander Walker. Milton's checked in for the Lakers. To the middle. Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
Here's Goodwin, guarded by Edwards. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. Over Edwards. That one rolls around and rims out.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
It's tipped. Randall finds Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Shake Milton.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Lakers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
And so Gobert nails both of them. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Inside, the kick out to Milton. Shoots from the elbow. Doesn't go that time. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
Pass to Goodwin. Back to Doncic. On the wing, Milton. He shoots over DiVincenzo. The Lakers with another miss. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
And the three-pointer goes.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Now here's Finney Smith. And here's Doncic outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Minnesota shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And Minnesota making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Lynn's checked in for the Lakers. Connect comes in for Luka Doncic.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
To the wing on the left. To the middle. Randall with a steal. Here's DiVincenzo. That's it. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Right wing. Outside, Finney Smith. Here's Connect outside. He drops it from range. Connect's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. For Minnesota, they've gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Back to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randall. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
On the wing, Finney Smith. Here's Connect, guarded by Edwards. And that one's good. Connect.
Assist goes to Lynn.
And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 16-5 run. Conley with the ball. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. McDaniels finds Conley. Ooh, poked away. And they're pushing it up. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Anthony Edwards. Alexander Walker comes in for DiVincenzo. And it's Highland in for Conley. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Lynn. Hachimura comes in for Finney Smith. Reeves is checked in for Goodwin. And Vincent is subbed in for Milton. Reed for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Randall has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 19-5 run. They double Randall. Pass to Reed. Here's Highland. Got a piece of it. Here's Connect. He's got 5. Count the basket. Hayes has got 6.
Well, Connect is used to just finishing plays, so seeing him share the wealth is encouraging.
Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Connect. McDaniels covering. Releases. Again, the Lakers score.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Randall. 6 points for him. And there's the rejection. Here's the break. Vincent with the ball. Picked up by Reed. Vincent can't hit. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. There's the three. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Here's Connect. He's guarded by Highland. And finished off by Hayes.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's Randall. And it's the Lakers on the break. Pass to Connect. 40 seconds left in the second quarter. Count it for Vincent.
And you see the awareness Connect has a good understanding for when his guys are open.
And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for Minnesota. And there's the foul that's on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul. Morris, he's checked in for Hayes.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Gobert. Outside, Highland. Gobert passes to Highland. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the Lakers making a change here. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for one.
The Lakers trail. Back to Reeves. Pass to Doncic. Over Highland. Vincent outside. Right side Vanderbilt. Here's Reeves. And again, it's the Lakers. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
Yeah, these teams have swapped leads 7 times already. We're not even in the second half.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, there's a definite postseason buzz in the air. Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. Taking a look at the Lakers. The first 2 games of this series were evenly split, and the first half of this game followed suit. They're still searching for that extra edge that'll give them the upper hand here in Game 3. It has become quite the series. What do you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
It's always a positive sign to see the system. They're moving the rock with ease and keeping each other happy. It's a brand of unselfish basketball that's fun to watch and play.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Minnesota?
I like the way they rebounded. Did the ball a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and it helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Nice game. Great performance by Austin Reeves.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The Lakers in the lead. And so in the game for the Lakers, Rui Hachimura is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Luka Doncic at the line for 1.
That's good from Doncic.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Here's Edwards. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Good man. The defender really went after him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards. He's perfect from the line this time.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Here's Vincent. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game. Timberwolves trail by 4. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Doncic throws it down.
A terrific full-court effort from Doncic. The moment he got the ball, he just takes off.
Minnesota has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Outside Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Hachimura, the pass to Hayes. Hachimura in the post. Randall's there. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Here's Hayes. Sinks the 15-footer. Hayes has got 10 points in the game.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
To the left wing. Randall against Hachimura. From deep, Conley knocks down the triple. Conley's got his second bucket.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. I love it.
The Lakers call timeout.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Reed's checked in for Julius Randle. Finney-Smith checked in for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for Vincent. Outside Reeves. Over Edwards. Out to Hachimura. There's the triple. He buries it from 3. Hachimura's got his second basket on the night.
Spacing the floor. Rui is out there to hit threes. Bring defenders out of that lane.
Pass to Reed. Down low. From 7 feet. Using the size. Gobert.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Mike Conley.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning, because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Good on both.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 7. Tipped away. Pass to Reed. To the paint. Out to DiVincenzo. The 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Los Angeles shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe of the game. And Minnesota making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in.
Oh, the mid-range shot has always been Hachimura's best weapon, but he's adapted and has become more consistent beyond the arc.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 10. Pass to Gobert. Gobert hammers it home.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, PA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Well, scouts were buzzing about Connect's ability to attack the rim with a ton of ferocity. Now we see it in person.
Edwards for three. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Hachimura with the ball. Doncic on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's Doncic missing. Timberwolves trail by 5. To the inside. The kick out to Edwards. Count it, and the foul. It's on Rui Hachimura.
Yeah, look at the concentration. Through contact, Edwards gets the shot off. Just a tremendous fight.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Highland, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert.
Anthony Edwards. 1 shot.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Doncic outside. Left side, Vanderbilt. Fires the three. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Vanderbilt. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half. Highland against Doncic. And the basket by Highland.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Connect checked in for Los Angeles. Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Goodwin. To the right side. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Left side, Edwards. Out to DiVincenzo. Outside Reed. For the tie. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Goodwin. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Shot is good by Goodwin. Goodwin's got his first basket. The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple.
Back-to-back threes. Making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Hachimura. And book it for Vanderbilt. And the Lakers lead by 1. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
And Minnesota calls time here. Randall, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Make some noise, fans.
The Lakers on D. Here's Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Goodwin's gotten 4 this quarter. 1:24 left in the third quarter here. DiVincenzo, pass to Alexander Walker. And here's Reed. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. On the wing, Milton. Pass to Connect. To the middle. Vanderbilt. That one goes. Count it. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Edwards, a pass to Reed. Randall, right side. Vanderbilt with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Vanderbilt. Some changes for Minnesota. McDaniels is checked in for Reed. And Conley subbed in for Alexander Walker. Just 4 to shoot. And that one's good from Conley.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Pass to Goodwin. Now Milton. DiVincenzo covering. Milton no good. And for the Timberwolves, their shooting has been incredible. 72%. McDaniels from long range. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Team playing a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Substitution on the court.
Loose. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Here's Vincent. Drills it from deep. Vincent's got 5 points in the quarter.
There was a time you could get nailed after taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision and it paid off.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
Come on, fans! It's the fourth.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. We've got Jaden McDaniels, Nas Reed out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Reed, good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Stolen by Reed. Tries a 10-footer, and too long on the shot.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
The Timberwolves lead by 3. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's McDaniels, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Timberwolves ball.
And Minnesota making a change here. Edwards is checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Connects checked in for Vanderbilt. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Connect.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Gobert passes to Conley. Outside, DiVincenzo. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. DiVincenzo's got 9 points now in the second half. To the paint. Here's Hayes. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's McDaniels. It's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Vincent. Here's Connect. Guarded by Edwards. Now Finney-Smith to win the run. The shot off that time. McDaniels with some nice D. Outside Conley. Throws it up hot. Gobert goes up and brings it down.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
Building out this lead brick by brick. They have taken a very methodical approach.
Timeout called, the Lakers.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. Well, I'll be pretty curious.
Julius Randle's checked in for McDaniels. The Lakers also with a sub. Luka Doncic has checked in for Reeves. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And Minnesota has possession. Following the score by Los Angeles. Yes, it's good.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll.
Here's DiVincenzo. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 7th assist here tonight. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard. This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Doncic against Conley. It's stolen by Doncic. Pass to connect. Outside Finney-Smith. 4-3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
And Minnesota making a change here. McDaniels checked in. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Doncic outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Pass to Randle. Over Finney-Smith. Randle, good. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Oh, rugged competitor. Randle's teammates trust his ability to make plays in big moments.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
He's getting loose and doing work. They want to talk this over and find some answers.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. Now here's Doncic. To tie it up. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so Randle will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Man, that one dropped for him.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And that one's good.
When Murray hits the mid-range, it makes him that much tougher to handle.
Knocks it loose. Vincent with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards for the finish. And it's slammed in by Hachimura. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Here's Edwards after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And that's going to be a foul on Los Angeles.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great understanding of how to put defenders in tough spots.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, look, it's not just about forcing a turnover, guys. It's about converting them in those opportunities and cashing them in.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. And we credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
In a tight game, he is exactly who he wanted at the line.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on an 18-6 run. Has to connect, deflects the pass. And here's Randall. Hachimura covering. Randall inside. Working on Hachimura. Count that one. Randall's got 6 here in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's Minnesota now.
Los Angeles foul. Lindsay. Full personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Minnesota. Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
Here's Doncic. It counts, and the foul. It goes on Mike Conley.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
At the line for one.
Ties it up while getting fouled, then takes the lead at the line.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Here's Edwards. Got a hand on it. Doncic passes to Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Ruri showing off that athletic ability.
Over to the wing. Lobs it up to the rim. Count it.
Huge bucket from Gobert. Answering the call when his team needs him.
There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Vincent outside. Doncic on the wing. Doncic is doubled. And he buries him.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
They knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're losing by 3. 35 seconds left in the 4th. Guys, what do you think?
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Vincent. 35 seconds left in the final quarter. From the line, here's Gobert, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Reeves taking 2 shots.
The first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. They trail by 5. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what's your take?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Oh, he buries it from outside.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
He gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so he hits both.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
They get it back. Outside for Randall. Money! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. And this is a critical win for them. They grab the lead in the series after splitting the first 2 games.
Yeah, Game 3 feels like a Game 7 if the series is tied. It has a huge impact. They're in the driver's seat now, as long as they don't lose their focus.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Luka, yes, another victory for you, but the games will keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
Well, you put together a full game tonight, and it paid off, guys.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Big dream, little apartment. A hyena, eat a beat straight to the carcass. All I need is one mic, I'm on my 9. Bend down, stay down, out the garage.